Today we have Thomas Cremona. It's a great privilege to have him over here. He holds a world record and he's going to tell you what the world record is. What is the world record?
Basically, as you know, I'm currently training for the Atlantic crossing. I'm going to be running across the Atlantic.
You're going to cross the Atlantic?
Yes.
Okay.
It's 5,000 kilometers. Possibly, that is also a world record attempt. It's the current world record is 33 days, 7 hours.
When you say you're going to do it, are you going to do it with a speedboat, or how are you going to do it? A sailing boat? Is that rowing again?
It's rowing, yes.
It's rowing, but like, what type of, is it like a super yacht, a rowing machine, or what is it?
It's 11 meters long.
Okay.
It's just to give an image, it's very narrow, about like 1.8 meters wide.
Okay.
And there's a cabin in front for one person to rest.
Okay.
And the cabin at the back for 2 people to rest. And 3 people will be rowing at any one time.
So you're going to be 6?
6 or more.
My goodness. And are the people, are they from, where are they from?
Well, it's quite a worldwide team. We have,
Okay.
I have myself, the first Maltese, to
Okay.
hopefully across the Atlantic.
No way, that's awesome. That's good.
Then there are 2 British,
Okay.
2 Irish, and 1 Icelandic.
My goodness, eh? And have you met them before, or is just...
That's the thing. We haven't met all together.
You've never met as a team before? Wow,
So
eh? Do you feel that could be maybe a challenge, or not really?
I would say it's a bit of a challenge, because although like we have the same goal, we all want to get the world record. That is the criteria we're chosen upon.
Okay.
We're still going to have our differences. Like at the end of the day, we all have very different backgrounds.
Okay.
Myself, I'm the youngest of the team, so with I guess with like inexperience, yeah, with the maturity as well next to the rest of the team. Whilst the others, some have crossed an ocean, have rowed across an ocean already.
No way, that's crazy.
There's another guy who has already attempted to cross an ocean, but it failed halfway.
Okay.
So.
And who took this initiative? You just, was it yourself? You woke up one day and say, let me find 5 guys from around the world and let's go out and, cross the Atlantic. Of course, we do this every day. No.
It's what you do in your free time. So.
Yeah, let's cross the Atlantic. Yeah, but who came up with this idea? Like?
The whole idea. Crossing the Atlantic goes back to 1890 as an idea. As that was the first attempt. Then it was forgotten. Mm-hmm. And slowly, the modern times, these last 10 years, has been picking up momentum.
Because I know I've heard they've done it in sailing and but canoeing, that's rowing. Let's call it rowing. Rowing is a different story. Yeah. So no motors, nothing. I mean, that's pretty crazy. Are you afraid of these huge waves, of the weather? I mean, it's not like in the middle you go there and there's like an island where you can stop for a rest. It doesn't.
That's true. But this is where technology comes in.
Okay.
The boat is designed to go across an ocean.
Okay.
The boat itself already has a world record.
Okay.
It has the fastest crossing from Australia to New Zealand. Mm-hmm. And even the design of the boat, it's all fit. It's actually a sister boat, so all the elements that were wrong in the first boat have been improved.
Well, so someone has already tried this before?
Yes, in this boat it has already crossed the Atlantic.
It has already. So this attempt has been done.
It has been.
And how long had that been done?
Well, that's the difference between the last attempt and this attempt. The previous attempt was done as an expeditionary crossing. So it was 55 days they took in all.
Okay.
And 5 of those days they were under sea anchor. So that means they couldn't move at all because of storm conditions.
Okay.
So they just had to lock themselves up in the cabin and wait and ride it out.
Can this happen to you guys? This anchoring? Yes.
Yes, very easy.
It can. Okay. What does? I mean, the weather's not going to be still. I'm presuming the most of the way, but
no. In fact, we don't want it to be still.
No.
Because that's why we're going in January. The idea is that the waves will be pushing us across the Atlantic.
So you're actually going with the tide?
We're going with the tide.
All right, okay.
That's a little trick.
All right, yes. But I mean, can I go back to the very first question I asked you?
Okay, sorry about that.
No worries. The world, you have a world record.
Yes.
And you tell me, what is it?
As part of my preparations for this this challenge, I wanted to get the message out because, as you know, Claude, I'm a cancer survivor.
Okay.
And that's why I want to get the message out that there is life beyond cancer.
Very good.
And part of my training was on what's known as a concept 2 rowing machine.
Okay.
And concept 2 is used like all throughout the world in gyms, you find it everywhere.
Okay.
And they have their own set of world records. And I went for this world record, which had been 20 hours, and I have now extended it to 24.
24 hours of rowing.
Of continuous rowing.
Okay. I'll be. Okay, this is quite crazy because, as you know, I came and I saw a little bit at the end. But the funny part of it was I had gone out in the evening. I went out, it was my sister's birthday, went out for a meal. I woke up in the morning, I remember having a shower, I remember having breakfast. I remember going on the computer, then I decided to take the car and to come and see you. And in all that time, you were still rowing. I'll be honest, the previous night I thought, it's impossible, but you made it possible. What is the main secret, you reckon, of all this?
Preparation. That's one. You definitely have to prepare really well.
Yeah.
Having
preparation, like you trained for 20 hours? Or how
no. I have, like before, the longest I ever rowed was 3 hours continuously. So when I say preparation, I mean it was more from a mental perspective and like putting myself in the picture that I am going to be tired. I am going to be surrounded by people that some people I don't want, some people I will want. And just preparing myself and seeing myself row for all those hours. And obviously then there's also the physical aspect, but the physical aspect, you can take your body to like an optimum, I guess, but you can never prepare your body for such pounding and like... Unbelievable.
You said you did this mental preparation.
Yes.
Because this is something, you know, I'm into NLP very much. And visualization. How do you actually do it yourself? Do you close your eyes? What are you seeing? What are you hearing? What are you feeling?
Yes, I use various techniques. Like one of them I like to do is just like I have 3 months to prepare for this thing. So I have to be honest. The first 2 months I still didn't know if I was going to manage to do it.
Okay. And then, so from the second month onwards, you said, yes, I am going to do it. You knew you were going to do it before?
Well, I have to go back a bit further.
Yes.
I have to go back to my experience with life cycle.
Okay.
Because that's from where I sort of got my grounding in like, what my mind can do and how I can develop it. For, as you know, life cycle is an endurance challenge where a group of Maltese raise money for the reading unit. Okay. And I had attempted it in 2006, and while I was doing it, like, there was. When
you say attempted this, what exactly is it?
It's a cycling challenge. Basically, we cycled for over 2,000 kilometers in 10 days.
My goodness.
And it was very interesting because you're surrounded by people from all walks of life. Back then, I was the youngest, so myself, I've done it, and I found one of the tricks was. What I was doing was to surround myself. Although there are all those people, I had my key people who I can like speak to, who had share ideas of what's happening to our bodies, what's happening around us, and they would always like boost me up and get me going. And likewise for them.
Can you say like now you know your body? Obviously, you know your body very well now.
Yes, you have to like get that sort of insight into what your body can do. Like. I know, like, one thing, I have a knee injury, like, it's ongoing, it's progressive, but what I do is, obviously, I do my exercises, I do them every day, I do them regularly, and that way, my mind is secure, I've done my homework.
You've done the physical part of it, so now the rest of it is all, it's all mental.
It's all mental.
So, you've pretty much, I mean, what you've already said is maybe some people haven't even done in the whole life, I mean, not world records, because, you know, I'm sure there's only a handful of people who have world records, but you've done all these things. And may I ask how old are you?
I'm 22.
You're 22.
Yeah.
So your first challenge, your first big challenge, when was it? How old were you?
I'd say life cycle was my very first challenge.
And how old were you then?
I was 18.
You were 18. So you had already as a teenager, you've done something big.
Yes.
And now a couple of years later you have a world record. But that's not enough. You want to cross the Atlantic.
Yeah.
Okay.